Now active. I don't know if I can also stream to Discord. I don't know if I also stream to the Discord, but we're streaming here at least. And if people want to watch, then I can direct them to. Eh, eh. Let's see whether my computer can handle it. Actually, This will be fun to see. This will be an interesting. Because I think my laptop will actively die. Fire Alpaca is already having a breakdown. Which is honestly so peak. Okay. Oh, it's so laggy. Yeah, no. It can't take me streaming both screens, so you're gonna have to deal, guys. Alright. This is alright. I need to. The thing is, I might start singing. I don't know. This is just fun stuff. So we'll see. I will probably have to go at some point, but again, that's another we're gonna find out moment type thing. This is also just like, I feel like I've got to say, I said arting stream, but it's doodling really. It's doodling until I get tired and I realize I have to like do some of my actual projects that I've got, cause I've got to do that commission. I've got to do a bunch of stuff. The like doodles for the fanfic thing is like in between. However, I did actually do a poll for this, so this might be creatures from the voiding. We might in fact at some point do creatures from the void because I know that's what the poll says. The 9 out of 10 people agree that we should do creatures from the void, so we might do that at some point. We'll see. It's a maybe. It's with like heavy question marks. What we are doing just now though is sillies. I am also taking headcanon suggestions for Lizzie in this state of epicness. We're taking suggestions for like headcanons for her because I I love like I love making, like, I really want to actually lock in and write this fanfic and stuff, but I'm so bad at writing. I just want to make the characters. Like, so someone give me a vague outline and I'm able to like give you plot ideas and like be able to tell you all the things and give you plot synopsize and thing. I keep saying things. Give you plot synopsises, but I am unable to ever like put it down on a piece of paper that feels like strong for me. Which is why I like comic books and which is why I want to do comic books in the future. Animating I also love and I also want to animate, but the thing is I do not have the attention span, whereas with comic strips, I think there's a lot more stuff to be done. There's a lot more places I can find interesting bits, and there's a lot less like repetitiveness because you are like in some cases you have to draw a lot of things over and over again. There's a lot more cheats for comic booking where you can just repeat certain panels or find expressions that you like, whereas with animating is comic booking but worse because you have to do more work. I'm glad Lizzie's hair totally doesn't give away her villain identity. I'm glad she's super incredibly difficult to pinpoint. Over radios, can digital show my view. Okay, let's get a. Honestly, this Lizzie design makes me happy. It makes me happy. I think I feel like she's probably gonna end up having a mostly blue color palette. But I'm not fully set on that just yet. I will probably change a bunch of stuff. I mean, not probably. There's almost 100% gonna be some shenanigans where I'm just whacking about with the color palettes. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I could. Theoretically, there's a world where I nail this first time. Part of my goal is to make it look like practical, so it is gonna be dark colors for the most part because I think that makes sense. As much as I want to make Lizzie the pink superhero, as much as I want to make Lizzie the evil pink Power Ranger, I feel like I can't, especially considering in this universe Joel is such a silly goober, so I can't like in good faith make them both silly. I like that's a good blue for the skirt. Or skort because there are shorts underneath. No 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 no. No 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 no. I should really have it so that my Discord is pinned in the chat so people can say hi. But I think that's a thing where I'm gonna have to have like people ask to join the Discord rather than just inviting, because otherwise you get wrong ends. No, my thing is muted. That's not good in case someone comes on and I just don't hear. Ooh, art stuffs. That's actually so cool. Dude, man. Oh, doing like the weird shadow? Cast shadow? That's still cool. That's cool. One sec. Okay. I want her thing to be like a sort of sheer grey, so it's gonna be somewhat transparent, so I am gonna make it a second layer. That's better, okay. And I do want her socks. I feel like I want her to have pink socks, or like dark red socks, maybe? Yes, that's good. That's good. is my reaction when something goes well. Let's swing back over. Okay. Let me get that color picked first though. Not that. I don't know what Ooh, that one. I think. Or soft white? No. Not color. Not luminosity. It's definitely not screen. It might be subtract, or it might just be definitely not hard mix. Linear burn does look cool, but that's cool, but okay, it's a lower opacity multiplied, and that's, I think, yeah, that's what we're going for. I don't know if I liked the socks at first, but I think I might want to make them like more pinkish. That's a bit too much ready. The theme is pink and blue, but not. too pink and bluey because we want it to be significantly. Or I could just go red. I could go. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm not sure. Let's just. We can try all this stuff first out and then figure things out later. Maybe black socks? I don't know if it makes me a loser that the black socks are the ones that I like the most at the moment. I think, to be fair, I do kind of want to make like the underside of the skirt or like the underside of the waistcoat a strong pink color. I won't survive another night. Okay. I do like that. That is something that I like. Let me make this darker and bluer. Yeah, that looks nicer with this. It looks nicer with the skirt, but there we go. I think. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Now I just need to come up with what we make the. Like I like the idea of more blue colors. Blue and pink is Lizzie. I feel like maybe hello. I think maybe it's just the pasteller blues for her not villainous design. I am currently trying to make this work because I am also currently thoroughly unsure. We're just give me more headcanons. I need more silly little headcanons for Lizzie and for this world generally. So if you have ideas for headcanons, you don't even have to know like because most of the characters have nothing about them yet. Most of the characters don't even exist. But you can assume they're out there, and then they'll probably end up as part of their personality or something. I do like the idea of keeping her wings golden, but at the same time, what if they were red? What if, or like a bright pink? Honestly, that's cute. That's cute, but I feel like it needs more contrast. I feel like that feels like a Skiz thing. Skizzle Man exists in this world. He's another. Skiz is one of the security guys at the permit office. He is totally 100% allergic to glue. Trust me, guys. Trust me. He's um he's allergic to when people sneeze in a northwest facing direction. If you're doing that, he's gonna go into shock. I feel like that's too much pink in the general facial area. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. That's good. And then yep. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare if I ever have to draw her in a cool position, but she's getting pinstripes. She's going old Doctor Who mode. Lizzie's just fashionable like that. Dude, Lizzie's the only person who's gone to school. Let's be so for real. She's a marine biologist. Who does that? Well, she does apparently. Madness, I tell you. Frickin' madness. I'm glad she doesn't use any of those powers for evil. Yeah, no, everybody else is either a superhero or they work at the permit office. And you do not need to be literate to work at the permit office. Like, Grian is there. You, if he got in, you don't need to be literate. Though to be fair, he was like hired under false pretenses, so he didn't really do any work. So reasonably, you probably do need to be literate, but we won't ask any more questions about it. Just trust. Surely someone hired someone competent. Actually, no. I'm being no. I was Jem doesn't actually work at the permit office. I was gonna say Jem is literate, but she doesn't work at the permit office. She's just friends with people who work at the permit office. It's gonna be so funny when Scar realizes that for some reason, there's a lot of superheroes here. Well, I say that, but as I think it through more, he's just gonna be surprised how many superheroes have some kind of connection to the permit office. There's not any that actually work at the permit office. They're just all like have every superhero has some friend who is connected to the permit office, which totally isn't sinister at all. Trust guys, not at all sinister. The permit office is two things, and neither of those things is sinister. The thing is, Scott, I would make Scott a behind the scenes guy. Scott totally knows a guy, but I don't think he's not behind the scenes enough. I feel like he's maybe like he's definitely a project manager, but I don't think he's not at the I wouldn't say he works at the permit office. He doesn't give the vibe of someone who works at the permit office. He is a superhero. He definitely is a superhero. But like besides that, okay, what am I doing? I also now need to think of a has been hotel character that I think I could reasonably sing the lines for. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. I kind of want to do I kind of not Vox because Vox has been dibbed. The person with all the best songs has been dibbed, man. That's not that's hardly fair. Surely, who I want to say Lucifer, but I don't think I could do that justice. He's got such good songs. He's got such good songs, man. I've I would have to practice. I would have to practice, and I don't have the time to practice and learn how to sing. I could do copper armor actually, because I've got her having little knee braces. I could give her copper knee braces, but I don't know if that would. That kind of works. That kind of works good. Like I want the armor looking aspects to be like reasonable. Mosscolt has sort of leather stuff on him. That's what his boots are. He's got leather boots. He's not wearing any other armor, and it's crazy. It's insanity. Um, I could also probably I could make it like teal, so it's the aged copper. I know copper armor doesn't work like that, but it does in this universe. So honestly, a tiny little shoulder pad would be cool too. And I might just stick with the silver. I might stick with the silver. I'm not I'm not silly and clever enough to come up with something that'll make that work well enough. Oh, I'm getting distracted, but I've been doing a school project and I think it's very good. Let me slide this into your peripheral vision. Like people who know which aren't gonna be I'm making sure there's plenty of question marks. Open slides. Open slides. Honestly, I just need to I should just put it in the Discord thing, cause I'm a little goober who needs people to acknowledge the hard work I put into stuff. Those are some long years. Okay, but I'm gonna trust that that is a positive reaction. This is such a wacky little thing. Okay, let me open a new one so I can show you. File new. Bam. You got the family rights. Thanks, Dad. Who needs a busboy now that you got the chef? Michelin tasting menu free a la carte. I'll rig the game for you because I'm the ref. Caviar found. Caviar found. That's just the start. Okay, let me stick Shadow Lady up on the screen while I'm getting my it's not a claim to fame, while I'm getting my project up so I can show you and smile and chuckle and look for approval. I like that it's loading so slowly. Any other fun headcanons for our good friend the Shadow Lady? She is in fact I mean, what? Seriously? Why isn't it loading? Dude, the one image that I want to have has decided it doesn't want to be here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh. It was there for a second, and now it's gone again. Yippee! Okay, okay. That is not it. Okay, she would. She absolutely would. I think she definitely annotates newspapers. She's like, she wants to be the smartest person in any room at any given time, and in that effort to be that person, she does sort of, I don't know how to best explain it, but she has been like trying to figure out who the heroes are. She doesn't care to do anything with that information, but what she wants to know it for the power trip. I don't know why it's not sending copy. Okay, can I just paste it from clipboard into here maybe? Nope. Why is it? Okay, well do I have to like save the image? That's too much work. I'm not gonna do that just now. Maybe I'll show you guys later. Maybe if I care enough, I will get my project out so you can see it. Okay. Let me pull up. So pull up in. Do I stick on some music? Would that get me? That would get me copyrighted, wouldn't it? I could karaoke. I could karaoke this shit into next week. I'm good at that stuff. I'm not. I am actively not good at that stuff. But I'm hoping that if I say stuff with enough confidence, then eventually I will be better. Well, I would. It's, clearly there is karaoke hype. I will karaoke if that is where the hype is at. You'd have to give me song requests and I'd do it without the music in the background, so it would be significantly bad or just significantly worse, especially if I don't know what the tune is. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? That's my struggles is part of the fun. What color do I make her shoes? She would have white sneakers, god damn it. Sometimes I get annoyed at my own headcanons because why would she do this? She's a bad guy and she's like, I'm not afraid to get blood on my white shoes. That's her trying to show how rich she is from all of her thieving. I'm so rich I can afford white shoes that I can wear outside and get dirty. Alright, song requests. Song requests to hear me sing badly. To be fair, I think it'll at least be a little bit better than Mumbo. Mumbo K Jumbo. I mean, his singing is so peak, but not right by happening. I don't know that one. This is gonna. Okay. Is that. Is that. Is that. Okay. I'm gonna make a guess into the dark. This is me staring blindly into the void. Is this a vampires SMP thing? Was Avid the one that Tumblr says was in love with Scott for a while? Is he like is that like a love song? I feel like I've just embarrassed myself greatly. Oh no, he's just totally a singer. Not a love song? Oh, oh, okay, I've googled it. You're right. Definitely not a love song. Not a love song. I mean, platonic love, siblingly love. That's a thing that exists. That's a thing people write songs about. So I do not know how this tune goes. Can you give me like oh, these are cool lyrics. These are very cool lyrics. Um I'm There's so much anxiety and pressure now. When I said it before, I thought it'd be fine, but now that it's in front of me, I don't know. I also don't have a stand for my phone because I've actually no, I do. I have Psyduck. Psyduck is my stand. It's like okay, it's a pretty at least the beginning is a pretty flat rhyming scheme. I don't know pre-chorus and chorus. I'm not gonna know what to do with. But I'm just assuming that it's like I'm so normal, okay? Hold out your hand. No. I've immediately like it was in my head. I had words in my head and an order and a way to say it in my head and then that didn't wasn't not what came out my mouth. Mhm. Mhm. I need to listen to it first. Let me reattach. Oh, my headphones are attached to my phone. I was working under the impression that my headphones were not attached to my phone, and I would need to. Okay. I'm gonna listen and then I'll be able to. Excuse me, I've already got Apple Music. Why you. Was this just a ploy to get me to listen to the vampire song? Or is. Okay. That threw me. This threw me off. I don't know. Why is it. Why is it synth cowboy? Why is it so. Um. This is. And everything is gone. Maybe you'll agree. Eventually. Your hand, my brother. Something's wrong with your color. It's nothing to midnight. It's fine. Gonna get it right this time. The that eyes when heavy, begging you to keep it steady. And so then feels wrong. It'll be worth it in the end. We'll be fine just so long as we don't cross the line. Then my hand understand the magic design. Keep your eyes open wide and look out for the sign. It's not right. It's not right. This is too synthy for me to. I'm not gonna be able to remember the tune. God damn it. Okay, let me just remind myself what the beginning's like, and then I will give it a go. Oh, I I heard it. I did not know what the song was at all. It was it might be, yeah. One sec. Let me look at. I think I might have it. I think I might. Let me listen to that. Okay, and my sister. Let it move to the cistern. Whisper in the dark. Ignites. Okay. Okay. Let me turn up. Oh no, it's already turned up. I don't know how the audio quality is gonna be, but we'll see. I'll cross my fingers. Okay. Hold out your hand, my sister. Let it move to the cistern. A whisper in the dark ignites a hunger in my heart. It bites. Don't fret about the consequences. They begging you to come to your senses, tearing you apart. But this is just the start. It'll be. No, I've lost it. It'll be worth it, and we'll be, we'll be, as long as we don't cross the line. Take my hand, understand the kinetic design. Ah. You apart. This is just the start. It'll be worth it in the end. No fine, just so long as we don't cross the line. Take my hand, understand the kinetic design. Keep your eyes open wide and look out for the sign. Something's not right. Something's not right. Really, it gets too side. When everything is wrong, take it from me. When you'll see, it's all I ever want to know. But now it's time for me to go. When everything is gone, maybe you'll agree. Eventually, your hand, my brother. Something's wrong with your color. It's nothing to malign. It's fine, I'm gonna get it right this time. See your tired eyes growing heavy. I'm begging you to keep it steady. Look, oh, so withdrawn. Something feels wrong. It'll be worth it in the end. We'll be fine just so long as we don't cross the line. Take my hand, understand the kinetic design. Keep your eyes open wide and look out for the sign. Something's not right. Something's not right. Who really gets to decide when everything is wrong? Take it from me, wait and you'll see. It's all I ever want to know. But now it's time for me to go. When everything is gone, maybe you'll agree. Eventually, we are fine even though we just might cross the line. We are fine even though we just might cross the line. We are fine even though we just might cross the line. We might cross the line, might cross the. We are fine even though we just might cross the line. We are fine even though we just might cross the line. We are fine even though we just might cross the line. Something's not right. That was hard, and I'm gonna be honest, I was cheating. I had cause I've got my silly little headphones. I did just have it on Apple Music and was reading from the lyrics. But that's basically what karaoke actually is. So, pirate shanty? Are we just it's out is yay, okay. Wins all round. Oh wow, Avid's got a lot of stuff. Cool. I will if I find time, I will uh listen to the others, listen to some of his other stuff because that was pretty good. That was good. That was good shit. Trying to think of okay, I might do one of my own because I love me. I love me some I think I know, but I'm not gonna say it just in case. Just in case I say it and then I have to watch it. Just in case I say it and I have to get traumatized like you are. Raccoon tour. Oh, I could do cactus song. Get ready, guys. Get ready, motherfuckers. There's a song called Cactus Song, and you have to listen to this now. Well, you have to listen to my badly sung rendition of it, but like okay, I need to listen to it for a second so that I get my head in order, and then I will I just like my brain is bad at remembering tunes for stuff. Okay. Now you won't listen to a word I say. It's a lifelong wait for validation. You're cruising circles round your weighted days. It's all for the ways you found salvation. And I have already got that in the songs I've made for you. And I have already found that in the things I've made for years. The point where I start and the outlines of your skin. Unsure where you end and my whole world begins. Skyscraper trees grew up from morsel seeds. We all owe ourselves to one another. The pieces broke, so now I choose to breathe. I'm the ground below to help support you. The moon, the stars, the bugs, the powers that may be. In tropic limbo, the end of all things. The point where I start and the outline of your skin. Unsure where you and my whole world begins. You are the light, you are the pain I feel. I'm the skin and blood that binds within you. The fictions that we tell are warm and fake, but the truth is always heartbreaking and real. And I've already got that in the songs I've made for you. And I've already found that in the things I've made for years. The moon, the stars, the bugs, the powers that may be. In tropic limbo, the ends of all things. The point where I start and the outlines of your skin. Unsure where you end and my whole world begins. Unsure where you end and my whole world begins. Unsure where you end and my whole world begins. The problem is I'm bad at finding the pauses. Like I always forget where the pauses are, and then I'm just into the next bit, which some like throws off the songs a wee bit. Listen to Cactus Song. Cactus Song is a good song. It's so good. Raccoon Tour as a whole, so good. Cactus Song specifically, it's Cactus Song is actively Desert Duo coded, and it makes me screech. Thank you, son. This is good practice, because my school has talent shows occasionally, and I do like to sing, and I would want to enter a talent show, but my brain is bad, and I get lots of anxiety about the idea. Oh, I nudged it. I need to focus. However, I will continue to take song requests, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll continue to take song requests. For my penance. Not penance, but you know. Yeah, I need to make it diamond, don't I? Nope. Well, we do school plays for Christmas and stuff. And I did trumpet one time for Christmas like turn on bit. And at one point I was a little freak. At one point singing was my greatest passion, and I like writ a bad song which I've now since lost for my own sake, and I performed it for one of my teachers leaving school. And then after that moment I got severe anxiety and never went on stage again. Like, the thing is, reasonably, I don't have anxiety about performing because I do, like, for the most part, I walk around and I would, if I didn't have, like, the social pressure, I would walk around school just, like, listening and singing to my songs actively, and I do tend to, like, fall into a pattern where I am, like, I don't know, just humming in corridors and bits. Um, it's more the fact that my school is full of people who are very mean to me, and I feel like whether I was good or not, they would be actively mean to me if I were to attempt anything. So that's kind of where the line is. I'm helping friends with homework now. I mean, I somewhat winged it isn't helping them much, but um okay. Answering your aim. What is the biggest issues developing? Ooh, crane wives. I can do tongues and teeth. I used to be able to do tongues and teeth off by heart, but I can do tongues and teeth. One sec. Let me pull it up. Okay. I feel like I need to be counted in because I'm very just I definitely threw you into the last one. Ooh. My sister is planning her birthday party and they keep talking about food. Um okay, I'm gonna pause and then go. Okay. I've grown a mouth so sharp and cruel, it's all that I can give to you, my dear. And when you come in quick to steal a kiss, my teeth will only cut your lips, my dear. And I know that you mean so well, but I am not a vessel for your good intent. I will only break your pretty things. I will only wring you dry of everything. And if you're fine with that, you can be mine like that. Abandon all your stupid dreams about the girl I could have been, my dear. 'Cause in the night I know you burn with feelings I cannot return, my dear. Oh, my dear. You gotta know that this won't last. Desperation will erase the fact I'm keeping all of the answers in my cigarette box. Yeah, the answer's in the second for the other shoe drops. And if you're blind to that, I am fine with that. Oh, I will ruin you I can't help it. I know that you mean so well, but I am not a vessel for your good intent. I will only break your pretty things. I will only wring you dry of everything. But if you're fine with that, if you're fine with that, I will poison all your happy thoughts. I will love you like the ashes in my cigarette box. And if you're fine with that, you can be mine. If you're fine with that, you can be mine. Oh, I can't do the ohs. Yeah, is that. I get really awkward at the end. That just like I just and then I'm into my blabbing. That's you'll do the yes please do the that's good. Yeah. Nailed it. Sun nails it every single time. Okay. It's yippee. All right. I think we're falling into a pattern of chat choice, dealer's choice, and I'm gonna a sec. I know there's a good one. I'm thinking of the good one that would be it would be madness, but also I'm gonna do I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one. Okay. Let's put my in the back of a car, like a puppet with no strings, untangling my headphones, 'cause sometimes they're the only thing that keeps my head in place. It keeps my head in place. Arriving at the door, hope to God I'm not the first. My heart is tearing pages from that funny story I rehearsed, and I know it won't be long, 'cause I know I don't belong. 'Cause though my jokes and my armor and my kindness and my sword, my body swells around me in a dress I can afford, and I do my best to breathe, but they're stealing all the air. And the hum from the fridges sing me soft little vidgets, and my steps are too far keeps telling me this is who you are. I should go home. I'm not lonely, just like being on my own. And I'll sing silence and ask my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight, and I'll speak with my eyes. You'll think I'm weird, one sympathizes. I might not make it tonight, because I don't find this easy like you. Gonna go home and show my cat some memes, 'cause he's awesome like me, like me. Now I'm lying on a bed full of coats, trying desperately to cope. When you open up the door, say something stupid like you're lying on some coats. I say, I know, it's just nice to feel what it's like to be in someone else's coats, 'cause we're bursting at the seams, 'cause the noise is crushing us. We think it's so much worse than it seems, that the voice inside is rushing us. In a moment of total rapture, with every strength I have, I ask if you play D&D and your face lights up like you've woken up from this endless fucking nightmare, pretending this is you, this is us, this is me, and this is how we're meant to be. But your smile tells me I'm safe, and that both unspoken heard. Cause if God made us all in his image, then God's a fucking nerd. And I'll sing silence and ask my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight, and I'll speak with my eyes. I'll think I'm neat, I'm not surprised, but I might not make it tonight, because I don't find this easy like you. Gonna go home and dress my cat up like Batman, 'cause he's awesome like me. And I don't find this easy like you. And I'll sing silence and ask my glass of wine for guidance. I might not make it tonight. In the back of the cab, like two puppets with no strings, we share a pair of headphones, 'cause sometimes they're the only thing that keep our head in place. That keeps our heads in place. And then there's a funny little bit at the end where he goes, I totally messed it up like 3 times. But yeah. A drinking song for the socially anxious, peak music. It's so good. It's so me coded. It makes me go insane, to be honest. Who's here? You? Dude, this is crazy. God's in chat. That's insanity, man. That's honestly, I feel like you should trust Sun's judgment. She's got the Sun knows everything. That's all I can say. But yeah, that was my one. Now I'm once again looking for requests. And I'm gonna go back to my silly little. Oh, that makes sense. That I feel that would do it, wouldn't it? Too bad. God is in fact a fucking nerd confirmed. It is unfortunate, but I mean it's not unfortunate. We need more good nerd representation. Hello. Welcome, friend. We're doing Miss Lizzie, and then we're gonna make some executive decisions on where else we're going. I also was a fool and decided that we're somewhat doing karaoke. So if you have song requests, I can't promise to know them and I can't promise to do them well, but I definitely can't promise to know them. I'm very bad at knowing songs. I'm in a very niche music genre. Sorry, son. I don't know. The whole like little music thing is real, or not music. The crown thing is very confusing. I don't know what's. You've got XP, but I don't know. I don't know how to. A sec. That's fair. Sorry, son. You're not socializing well enough, buddy. I'm helping my friend with the homework because they won't ask their teachers. Um. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. The paper dragons are the they make me incredibly happy. I need to. I'm. I might stalk you. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll see. If I do stalk you, I wouldn't tell you because that would be bad stalking, right? Okay. I think I have officially. If son, well, you can just click on their thing and then you can click go to channel. I don't know how to do that because I'm stalking. Will my thing let me join? My thing has a problem when I'm trying to look at my own streams. I have to Google search it. It doesn't work. If you do that and then you go onto channel activity, I think that should be how it works. Um, I'm. Oh, that's cool. That's. Oh, spooky ones. The spooky ones are my favorite. When people make. I love spooky lore. Oh no. Honestly, I hope he doesn't watch back this stream, but I feel really bad for my friend because I spent like I spent one period in I don't know, I feel bad because I find school relatively easy and I feel like that's a problem when I'm trying to help my friend. Ooh. That's. I'm sick. Brain. Okay, I think I've got my brain to decide that it's gonna be normal today. I don't know. It does change its mind quite quickly and suddenly, so we cannot be sure. Bow 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 na na now. Na 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 bow bow ba now ba bow 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 ba na now. Bow 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 bow. That's my brain. Uh, oh my wow. Honestly, that's cool. I don't like. I've seen some big dragons on like when they're making, but that's a that's a tall claim to have made. I will be excited to see it. I'm thumbs upping an invisible camera. That's how you know he's going insane. When he starts. Why does it happen like so instantly? I always think, well, friend, well, friend, there is in fact a place for this. There is in fact a magical mystical land called the Twig and Co server. If you want to join, I need to. The thing is, I'm trying to make it a more open. No, I'm trying to make it a more open server because I really enjoy being able to talk with my friends and stuff, and I really enjoy being able to like just interact and see other people's art and get advice. And I think it's a fun place and a very wholesome server, and I think it would be nice to have a few more people. Mostly, partly because I realized that in fact, for some, I've got 3 voice channels. In fact, 4 now because I've added a double one for when I need to stream. But I'm like, okay, if people join me, um, but now that I've added that, it's just I was thinking I should really get more people to come on. I need to promote the server in places. Oh, I've still got to do a stupid stripes. This is why I don't add details. This is the main reason why you don't add details to your drawing, because then you've got to draw them again. Unless you do that one drawing and you commit to never drawing any of those characters ever again, you have to. You have to commit, otherwise you're a loser who doesn't commit. I'm not gonna draw. Well, I mean, you're not a loser who doesn't commit, but I specifically, if I don't do it, then I specifically. No, that's my brain doing stupid brain things again. Let me go throw a plushie at the wall. Okay, there we go. That was a success. We are still doing karaoke stuff, so if anybody still has song requests, do just blurt them out, and I will probably get through it. Cause I will get through it to the best of my own ability. every strength I have. I absolutely it's like constantly broken up. I do know Christmas Kids by roar. I'll still need the lyrics for it, but I do in fact know that song. Yippee! That's a win. That's big win. I somewhat I'll have to recheck what the thing is. Okay. Okay, let me go onto my doomed but still having fun Jimmy playlist so I can get a quick recap on what the song sounds like. Okay. This one is just sudden, so I'm just gonna have to. I might just sit for a while and then catch you off guard with it because I can. I love it when I remember that I'm in control of the stream and you all just have to bend to my whims. Well, bend to my whims or leave. Those are your two options when I stream. Run up, my dear, don't ever disappear. Do what you want as long as you stay here. I need you now, I love you so much more than you could know. The Christmas kids were nothing but a gift, and love is a tower where all of us can live. You'll change your name, or change your mind, and leave this fucked up place behind. But I'll know, I'll know, I'll know, I'll know, I'll know, I'll know. Oh no, oh no, I'm peering in silently with devils inside of me. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. I'm leaving, Phil, I'm leaving now. I'm going to escape, you won't know how or where you'll find me when I'm gone. I'll drink myself to death inside this prison cell. This prison cell. So get. Oh no, I forgot. I don't know how that bit goes. So get. I'm just gonna sing it because you'll change your name or change your mind and leave this fucked up place behind. But I'll know, 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 I'll know. Yeah. How does that bit go? I don't remember that. I don't remember the bit where it's. Let me. Oh, to get me out of here, to get me out. Okay, that makes sense. I've not listened to Christmas Kids in a while. I need to listen to. I will listen tomorrow at school. I'll listen to Doomed but Still Having Fun. That'll be the playlist that I listen to tomorrow. Oh, it's only an hour and 15 minutes long though. I might have to listen to it multiple times. Or listen to another playlist, but I might. I'm debating trying again because now that I know what the bit is, I feel bad that I just panicked and skipped it. Also, I've improvement. We're learning improvement, and also we're breaking my voice for tomorrow and for weekend. I might jump scare you again. I could just jump scare you again. I could be normal, or I could, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. Jump scaring last time was fun, but this isn't last time. Okay, 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 okay. This song is good. I'm sad that I don't listen to it as much as I do though. Like I should listen. I should. Christmas Kids should be one of those songs that is like on all of my playlists. It should be like Castle of Rats. It should be like Deserve Me. It should be the one that shows up it should be like Bragging, man. Bragging is everywhere and hey. What my dear, don't ever disappear. Do what you want as long as you stay here. I need you now. I love you so much more than you could know. The Christmas kids were nothing but a gift. And love is a town where all of us can live. You'll change your name, you'll change your mind, and leave this fucked up place behind. But oh no, 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 oh no. Appearing unsightly with devils inside of me. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. If you ever try to leave me, I'll find you, Ronnie. I'm leaving, Phil, I'm leaving now. I'm going to escape, you won't know how or where to find me when I'm gone. I'll drink myself to death inside this prison cell. This prison cell. So get me out of here. 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 You'll change your name, or change your mind, and leave this fucked up place behind. But oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You're working on an animation with it? That is good. Yes, correct. That is a good thing to be doing. Yeah, that's my struggles over. I feel like I redeemed myself. I redeemed myself by seeing what it sounded like and committing to the bit this time. That's what I do. Yippee! Wins all around. Massive wins for Win City. I'm never going to listen back to this stream ever again. I'm just going to trust every single word that you say implicitly and hope that nobody else also watches the stream. I'm trying to think of another song I'd want to do, but I am still open for more requests. I wonder if Coconut will arrive. He might be homeworking. He might be homeworking for the rest of his days. I don't know if he'll ever finish his homework. I feel sorry for him. We'll have to have a minute of silence for his loss at some point. Oh, you're homeworking to death? Oh god. Everybody's surround. See, the thing is, I went to the study session. I did my homework. Like, I have bits of homework that I need to do, but I'm gonna do it all after school on Friday and then lock in over the weekend to finish a bunch of my art stuff that I need to do. Oh, the stripes look bad. The stripes do not at all line up with the other stripes. I had a physics test today that I was not aware of, and somehow I think I managed to get an A. I can't remember what our grading system is here, but it's a grading system for dummies. So even if you don't do that well, there's still a chance that you can get an A. But yeah. I mean, I got an A with an 83% on a chemistry. So I'm pretty sure 89% on the physics is an A. So technically I passed with an A, which is what I want, which is all that matters. I don't think I've gotten... I'm trying to think. I feel like I probably have gotten below an A and some things like B's and stuff, but see, the thing is, it's a good system. It's a good system until you remember that in this system, the markers can just choose to change the level for an A, so that some people get they either get lower grade A's or they get like high B's. If there are too many people doing super well, then they like sometimes change the system so that like you might not get an A if there's a lot of people doing well in class. Which is insanity. Because if other people do well, it cheats you out of a good grade. Unless you've done really well, in which case it wouldn't matter either way. But, like, there are situations in which the marking grade will change and it'll be harder to get an A, even though in another year it would have been an A, and then you get a B. That is the biggest problem with the school system here, is the fact that the SQA just says fuck it every year and rolls a dice to determine whether we have to work harder or less hard than last year's kids. Great way to keep you on the toe. Yeah, I feel like if everybody gets 100% and you get a 99%, you'd still get an A. Everybody would still get an A. But but usually it's like around sort of 80, I think usually it's around 80% and up is an A. So if like the year, but sometimes it's like 79% or above 75%, which is an A. So if you get like a 70 78%, one year that could be an A, but if everybody else does well and scores are like above 80s and stuff, then A's are more likely to be 80% and upwards, so you could be a B instead of an A. That's what it is, and that's rough. What's a song that I could do reasonably? Or I could do a good kid song. I could do Braggin'. I could do Coward. I could do Call Out Boy. Call Out Boy would be good. Um, or I could throw in a complete spanner. And I could do something else. I could do the fly. That would be insanity. Oh no, I know. I thought I knew, and then I saw another one that I wanted to do. Let's see the obligatory green playlist. That would, dude, chaos would be insanity. Oh, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna objectively that's the right answer here. Oh no, that's almost it, but that's just for YouTube and not. Hey, this one is. Do you know The Fox and the Hound? The Paradox? The chances no, but it feels very life series core. However, I do make every song I listen to into a life series themed song, so do take that with a massive grain of salt, okay? Alright. I need to. There was a fox, and it was her destiny to not be caught. So she thought she could get away with anything, causing pain, and so many slain. Oh, 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 oh. There was a hound, and it was his destiny to track the ground and make all found how the people begged for him to chase, track her trace, and put her in her place. So, whoa, she said, catch me if you can, I'll bet you can, 'cause nothing can catch me. Whoa, whoa, he said, run fast as you can, I'll bet you can, 'cause nothing outruns me. Whoa, the mountain spoke, and there can only be one. So run fast as you can, I'll bet you can, 'cause nothing can catch me. The hound chased the fox, so began their endless race. The paradox, they both thought they'd get away from their own fate. Legend states it would always be this way. Whoa, and he got close, and she'd lose hope. Then he'd fail to catch her tail. They both won, they both lost in the game of the paradox. Whoa, oh, oh no, it's lagging. Whoa, run fast as you can. No, whoa, catch me if you can, now but you can't, 'cause nothing can catch me. Whoa, run fast as you can, I'll bet you can, 'cause nothing outruns me. Whoa, ho, ho, the mountain spoke. There can only be one, so run fast as you can. I'll bet you can't, 'cause nothing can catch me. The mountain has spoken. You will be frozen into stone. The mountain has spoken. You will be cast away as a constellation. Oh, catch me if you can. I'll bet you can't, 'cause nothing can catch me. Whoa, run fast as you can. I'll bet you can't, 'cause nothing outruns me. Whoa, the mountain spoke, and there can only be one. So run fast as you can. I'll bet you can't, 'cause nothing outruns me. And then there's overlaying stuff. And I can't do that. My voice is breaking. I need a glass of water. I need a glass of water if I'm going to continue this. You should listen to the actual paradox, because it's way better than I just did. And it's very... I feel like there's a lot of characters it could be. My brain always hears it as, like, Grian and Martin. The paradox feels like an incredibly Grian and Martin song to me, but I feel like there's lots of people it could be. Generally, one of them is always Grian in my head, but I think I am just diseased by him. It is kind of, it is pretty, it is quite, yeah. I'm gonna get myself a glass of water. I don't know if I have a I don't think I have a BRB image. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I can delete that now. It does have Scott energy. It has Scott energy specifically for Last Life. But like, I feel like the problem is with the Scott analogy is there has to be someone very specific who is chasing him. And while it could be Joel, I feel like the Fox and the Hound unfortunately have like the Hound, I don't know, the lyrics for the song itself gives off the energy that the Hound is doing his duty more so than he's doing anything out of spite. So let me get a glass of water and then I will come back, load up on some preparations of some songs that you would like me to sing. I do have one more in mind that I do want to sing. And then yeah. Wait, do you want background? One sec. Actually, I don't know if I turn off my mic. And you know what? You can have whatever audio comes from my bedroom. You get that. That's what you get. And that is the sound of ice water. Okay, I have returned. I am back. and I am now once again sat. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I will take a request and then I'll maybe do my silly other little song that I have planned. The silly other little song is incredibly Scott coded. It's specifically incredibly Scott coded for the secret life or simple life. Happy hair? Yeah, I can do happy hair. The one I've got planned is specifically Scott coded, but only for simple life. I mean, some other secret life or some other life series is too, but mainly simple life. It's mainly just simple life, Scott. Um. Okay. Nope. That's the YouTubes again. Okay. For a second, I thought I didn't know how the tune goes, and then I remembered. Okay. Sorry about water drinking audio if you are getting any. I will try to drink water away from my laptop. I don't have a mic. Okay. Yep, yep. Water, my favorite food. It's specifically ice water though, so specifically ice water from my fridge. I'm very fancy. Okay, okay. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. All the arrows that you stole and split in half, now burning broken, like your heart that was so easy to be hid. You can't keep them all caged, they will fight and run away. Mother, tell me so I say. La la la, la la la, la la. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Forest walls and starry ceilings, bearing curtains that you're weaving like the stories you keep inside your head. She can't keep them all safe, they will die and be afraid. Mother, tell me so I say. Mother, tell me so I say. Happy hair, have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Happy hair, have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Tell me so I say. She can't keep them all caged. They'll be far and fly away. Mother, tell me you will stay. We'll be far and fly away. I feel like I needed like the clapping sounds in the background, but I didn't know how to do that because I'm bad at multitasking actually. You would be surprised considering I'm so all over the place and constantly doing everything at once, but I'm not actually multitasking. I'm just multi making problems for myself. I am glad you think so. I am that makes me happy. That is yay. Yippee! I'm that I'm that's cool. I'm glad of that. I am yippee. That make me happy. That have done make me happy because they're cool. Your color is cool. Or yay color? I'd never I think there's an O, so I feel like it's got no. Yellow core. I'm gonna start calling it yellow core. The fourth secret option that is clearly the most correct. Okay. Now we're going Scott core because this one is like just picture the situation of the finale of Simple Life and tell me this isn't just exactly what Scott was dealing with. The poor guy. Okay? Okay, you guys have clearly got a history. Is it just me, or are the windows in here getting kinda misty? The vibes are not exactly off, but they're not quite where I thought they'd be. I've got a funny feeling there's something you're not telling me. I don't want to assume. I wouldn't want to pry. I don't want to be the thing that comes between both of you guys. I can leave. It seems to me there's still some meat left on these bones. You can chew each other out all you like when you're alone. Shut up and drive. You guys have got a lot to say, but you don't want to talk, so guess you gotta play this game. I won't survive another ride with you. I think I'd rather die. I mean it, man. Shut up, so pull up or shut up and drive. Okay, let's do a cold open and cut right to the chase. I've seen a million married couples with less chemistry than this. They're a devil's demon incubi whose blood don't run as hot. All the great lovers of fiction, they would kill for what you've got. But throw a punch and not a kiss if that's what you have to do. Keep your passion under wraps and act like everything is cool. Keep pissing nitroglycerin, keep burning it for fuel. Keep getting in his face like that. I know you like the view. Shut up and drive. You guys have got a lot to say, but you don't want to talk, so guess you gotta play this game. I won't survive another ride with you. I think I'd rather die. I mean it, man. So pull up or shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. Shut up and drive. It's a short one, but it's a good one. Jam mechanics keeps hitting. Only hits. Only hits. Poor Scott though. Scott in the Simple Life finale makes me insane. Fucking sorry, my brain scratches if the vibes are not exactly off, but they're not quite where I thought they'd be. Gives me such vibes of Scott sat in the tower watching as Grian and Scar turn on each other after killing him once, and then they are immediately at at each other's throats, and he's like, I thought you guys were both gonna come after me and kill me, and instead they're like going out of their way to fight each other, and it makes me insane. Like just a little bit insane. Okay, that was my dealer's choice. I need to think of another dealer's choice, but you've got a chat spot up next. I mean, it's mostly just been Sun requests, so Sun, where's your brain going to next? Okay, I'm doing that one next. Actually, after I've picked my next one. So your desert duo ain't duoing. Are you? I know it makes me insane. Okay, I can do curses. I can do curses. Okay, let me water break. Alright. I feel like I should change the title of this stream real quickly. How do I edit the stream? How do I change what the title of the stream? Okay, yeah, there we go. Let me put a little and karaoke. I don't know how you spell karaoke. How can you tell me how to spell karaoke? Help me, son. You can't tell me. You can't. That's mean. Okay, I'm just gonna have to Google it then. Karaoke. Okay. Karaoke. Okay. We got it. Oh no, I've closed Google. I meant to just close that tab. Alright, alright. Okay. I can't remember how the second bit goes. Okay. I think I've got this, but I don't. I feel like I'm gonna mess up. Curses is a lot of. Curses feels like the song when it comes to Crane White. I feel like there might be another the song, but Curses feels like the one. When I think of Crane Wives, I think of Curses and then I think of Tongues and Teeth. Okay. There's a fire in my brain and that's immediately wrong. I need to remind myself. I need to remind myself of what Curses sounds like. This is bad. This is a bad start immediately. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. I got it. No, I don't. Alright. Alright. There's a fire in my brain and I'm burning up. Oh my. Oh my. Keep burning for the sake but the well is dry. Oh my, oh my. Every word I say is kindling, but the smoke clears when you're around. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when my walls start burning down, down, down? This house says my name like an elegy. Oh my, oh my. Echoing where my ghosts all used to be. Oh my, oh my. There's still cobwebs in the corners, and the backyard's full of bones. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when this house don't feel like home? When this house don't feel like home. Oh, ashes, ashes, dust to dust. The devil's after both of us. Ooh, lay my curses out to rest. Make a mercy out of me. This tired old machine is a rumbling. Oh my, oh my. Singing songs to the secrets behind my eye. Oh my, oh my. Oh, my aching bones are trembling, and I may yet fall apart. Won't you stay with me, my darling, when the war starts in my heart? When the war starts in my heart. Oh, ashes, ashes, dust to dust. The devil's after both of us. Who lay my curses out to rest. Make a mercy out of me. Oh, ashes, ashes, dust to dust. Tell me I am good enough. Who lay my curses all to rest. Make a mercy out of me. I feel like I can be happy with that. I don't know. I feel like despite the fact that I desperately do not want to watch this stream back because I find listening to recordings of my songs like weird and wacky, and they never sound like they sound right. I feel like the only way I could give myself any proper judgment is if I do listen back to this stream, which is going to be a commitment considering it's already 2 hours long. 2 hours long, and I was supposed to finish. Oh, yes, please, give me the Shadow Lady headcanon. Gimme. You're typing it, but I'm impatient. I need the headcanon now. I need funny Shadow Lady lore. I need you to tell me the lore for my own characters. Make a mercy out of me. Hello, friend. Welcome welcome to the funny stream. We're drawing, and occasionally I am also suppressing myself and doing musical numbers. Not musical numbers, but just song numbers. She had no. Okay, she honestly, honestly, kind of yeah. That makes sense for this version of like. I feel like that makes sense. That makes sense for this version of Lizzie. She is a menace in several ways, and that is one of the ways that she menaces people. She probably, I feel like Lizzie, like alternate world, like this is already the alternate world of a Lizzie, but in the alternate world to this alternate world, instead of Lizzie becoming a villain, she became a detective because she would. She just happened to get sucked into marine biology in this universe, but in another universe she was a detective and she was a great one. That also very much reminds me of something that Coconut like he doesn't do that exactly, but Coconut absolutely like would do that. I can hear him like trying to guess when I'm rambling on about something that he has watched because I forced him to watch it, but he can't remember what the plot thing is, and then he's just trying to guess along with me so that I don't feel as upset at him that he doesn't remember. Okay. What was I have my song in mind for what I was gonna do next. I was gonna do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether I say the names because no, I feel like I should. I feel like I should prep people, and also I'm really wanting somebody to be like, oh my god, I know that song because I feel like nobody. I feel like I'm on a little island with my music tastes. Um, it is. I feel like I could do this one off by heart, but at the same time, I'm not gonna risk it. And now to water myself. Alright, I gotta go low. This is Spring Break 1899. The sun's coming up over the hill. Maybe it's not, I can't even tell. But there's a warmth on my face that isn't for blood. And my tears are turning the snow into mud. And I can't feel my left leg, but I think it's still there. Did I kill it? Oh, you gotta go? No! I'm glad you came and hung out with me for this long. Yeah. This has been good fun actually. I'm surprised that I've enjoyed it this much. I feel like I should maybe do this stuff more. Bye, son. Thank you for popping in. Bye bye. I hope your day is good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna lock in with my drawing. I've gotten distracted. I like probably still will listen if people have requests in music wise, but this is kind of it. This is kind of it, okay? The sun's coming up over the hill. Maybe it's not, I can't even tell. But there's a warmth on my face that isn't the blood. My tears are turning the snow into mud. And I can't feel my left leg, but I think it's still there. Did I kill anybody? Hell, I never fight fair. What state am I in? Am I still on the run? Has it really been so long since I've seen the sun? My instincts are telling me to pick up and go, but I can't feel my fingers and I can't move my toes. There's a drained bourbon bottle laying next to my head, and the piss and the vomit of the sheets on my bed. Is it you? Could it be you? Don't want it to. I went out all night drinking, so I took the bait, and I jumped off the interstate to Highway 8, to the bars full of girls who all know me by name. They all drink the same drinks and they all fuck the same. Now my eyes are turning red in this hotel bar, and she's breathing out smoke as she motions towards the door. The kindness of a stranger, or trick of the trade. God knows I'm not the first mistake that she's made. Is it you? Could it be you? Don't want it to. Is it you? Could it be you? Don't want it to. I've been down and out, I've been spit on for so long, stored my shame in my belly till I needed to be strong. In my last guilty whim, I stole a map in a truck. It's pure chance that I haven't already been picked up, but from here on the state's clean, I'm heading way south. Always heard the girls were pretty there, I've got to find out. Look, my sons, a traveling man. I don't know what I did, but I'll do all the good that I can. Could it be you? Could it be you? Could it be you? Yeah, and that's basically it. I love that song. That one's so good. I don't know how I stumbled upon it. I think it was an Apple Music mix of songs, but it is good. It's so good. Honestly, oh, that was just one of those songs. That was just one of those songs that makes me a bit insane. Like, not insane, not insanity, but like it makes me expressly happy. I haven't done a Bug Hunter song. I said that one was going to be my last one, but I haven't done a Bug Hunter song. To be honest, what I might just do actually is I'll do requests if they happen to appear, but for the most part, I'm just gonna have my headphones on and put on my playlist and do what I usually do, which is like sing how I normally sing, which is pretty patchy, but and I think we're just going with the obligatory green playlist because when in doubt, obligatory green playlist. Okay, never mind. That's the one that I wanted immediately to come up, so I am gonna lock in for this one. call me out, talk about all my issues, lay 'em out on the ground, line 'em up from the one you wish to talk most about to the least, and I'll give you all the reasons I keep like receipts just for when you call me out, for when you call me out. Welcome to your quarterly review. You'll find your packet includes a manila stack of conclusions. We gathered all of your peers. Boy, did they all review you. All your friends have agreed, but all of your nicknames are mean and demand you stop calling Steven sensitive Steven. The consensus is out. There's no contention or doubt. If you're gonna call us names, then we are gonna call you out. Call me out. Talk about all my issues. Lay 'em out on the ground, line 'em up from the one you wish to talk most about to the least, and I'll give you all the reasons I keep like receipts just for when you call me out, for when you call me out. Welcome to your annual review. You'll find good news in your letter. Most of your metrics are better. You have proven you can listen. However, you must think we're naive. If you would truly believe, you thought you'd get away with calling Stephen Crybaby Steve. But the board recognizes that Steve does cry all the time, so we can let this one slide. But next time, we'll call you out. I push your buttons on purpose. Highway the side effects versus the attention it stirs up and then determine it's worth it. A plot to get on your nerve. It's on purpose. It's repercussion roulette. You never know what you get. Enough consecutive empty threats will go to your head. It's repercussion roulette. You'll never know what you get. Enough consecutive empty threats will go to your head. It's repercussion roulette. You'll never know what you'll get. Enough consecutive empty threats will go to your head. It's checkup gun in your pocket with the intention to stop it, but that gun's going off whether you like it or not. So call me out, scream and shout, and I'll fix it, and I vow if it get it out of my system, I can change, I can reason, act my age. Unlike Steven, I'll behave, starting now, I know how, because you call me out. Okay. Now we're focusing on the drawing. Could have been a bigger person, so tough you dare to take the rules alive, but is it worth it? Some sauce for new lives lost and ripped in faith, an act of God, no. Sung will break through dots. I hold my breath and try to carry on. This life's been strange, with every change for more I hunger to live another day. I eat my words and hope I recover. It's not my time, nor for my allies. We will survive in this wild, wild life. In this wild, wild life. Follows you to Delhi, that leaves a trail, that leaves a trace. Wallowing your guilt and shame, you would leave your friends, for now you stay. But wait, some thought a new life lost, a shift in fate, an act of God, no. What song I wait 3 dots, I hold my breath and try to carry on. This life's been strange, with every change the more I hunger to live another day. I eat my words and hope I recover. It's not my time, nor for my allies. We will survive in this wild, wild life. In this wild, wild life. Bow, 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 no, 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 no. No, you had your plans, you didn't pick a chance for part with Vicken. Throw a wrench or toss a spanner in it. You've got no story written, so be big, be small, be rise and fall. You'll reach new heights, you'll sabotage. You'll raise revenge if that's the call. These lives you'll spend like you've got no time at all. This life's been strange. With every change for more I hunger to live another day. I'll eat my words and hope I recover. Not my time for my allies. We will survive in this wild, wild life. In this wild, wild life. Oh, that's a wacky realization. There are multiple people who I listen to who have the last name Johnson as music artists. That's fun. You got out the wrong side of bed and liked it. The only love you get is unrequited. Morning, Monday, or week long's not healthy. But being healthy's only for the wealthy. You can't see past the worst case scenario. You'd be happy at this state if you'd stay in bed. I pray one day I live to see you break a smile. Wallow in your miserable mess as you tend to. You mustard looking unimpressed that I offend you. Morning, Monday, or week long's not healthy. But being healthy's only for the wealthy. You can't see past the worst case scenario. You'd be happy at this state if you'd stayed in bed. You won't dare live to see you break a smile. Pray one day I live to see you break a smile. Pray one day I live to see you break a smile. You can't see past the worst case scenario. You'd be happy at this state if you'd stayed in bed. Pray won't be past the worst case scenario. You'd be happy at this state if you'd stayed in bed. One day let's see you break a smile. Pray one day let's see you break a smile. Pray you can't see past, you can't past my heart. You can't see past scenario. Oh, oh, oh. Hey. Well, here we are again. Been here before, but I couldn't tell you when. Now every step I take is on the line, and each move writes out what's left behind. Do 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 do. Well, here we are this time. Stops again. again, but I really don't know why. Lately slip a single slip or fall. It's back to 1 times 1, I lost it all. If I stop, I'll call you. With each stage I'll move through. Well, I know a little more. Step alone brings us closer to that old throne. So now I'll set the pace. With such short time, yeah, I really must make haste. But I don't know what's ahead, or what the ending will bring. I just need to take a minute, I'm gonna take out the king. If I'm stuck, I'll call you. With each stage I'll move through. Well, I know a little more. Alone brings us closer to that old throne. Boom, boom. If I'm stuck, I'll call you. With each stage I'll move through. Well, I know a little more. Each step alone brings us closer to that old throne. Cause we're all so bound to another who lets our hearts fall down. Enemies or friends, it's a weapon when you breathe from another's scar. Be ready to test your luck this time, cause greatest treasures in the darkest mind. There's no feeling safe inside. Swiftness is set, it's just your life on the line. Just getting started, all burned out, and got what you wanted. Face them up and don't return. Combat still the red lives lurk. Take God's eyes, chest unguarded, stand our ground, don't be cold-hearted. Cold my soulmate, weak at first, but still alive, so maybe it's not the worst. Too so bound to be stuck with a man in a cloud. Take what's ours, chest unguarded, stand our ground, don't be cold-hearted. Cold my soulmate, we got thirst, but we're still alive, so maybe it's not the worst. We're so bound to be stuck with a man in the cloud. Goes the TNT when the yellow lights say, oh, you can't cap me with a drip zoom fix or take out my secret B. With every enemy, there's an RIP. So see, tunnels in the tower with me, Marvel and Madness, and with a bucket of powder screen days and stop damage. So I guess it could be worse than Scar, but I still think, we took this way too far. The cold-hearted, cold mouth soulmate, we got first, but still alive, so maybe it's not the worst. Be so bound to be stuck with a man in the clouds. Why is it not letting me click the heart? find my way out. Stuck with the man in the clouds. There we go. Felt my hands were making moves, but the lands in a groove, unvisibly bruised the truth. How did I get so accused? Have totally misused, kept calm and begged till I overdue. Been much more viewed in its view. But was just making move the thing I know. Interviews, now I'm stuck in a life sentence queue. Raged up, caged up, but screw loose Sue. And all our news is bad news crews. This tattooed, they're coming for you. Morning up that the institutions do. We grew up, no pops tattoo. We can't pay back IOU. They pray and life was peekaboo. Story time with Winnie the Pooh. Right to a big debut for you. And I don't know a thing about you. Nothing about you. Been like your old man testing the avenues, but I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a fucking clue. Cows are the dogs in a pack. Dogs, mouse, the mischief of rats. Numbers matter, we're all stats. Cats, dogs, and rats. Cats, dogs, and rats. Cats, dogs, and rats. Before we had it all there. I've been informed, but I need to go to bed soon. Just trying to make the background look smoky enough, though. I do, however, need to do some more work on my thing, so I'm gonna do that. I can make this one normal and then have a layer above that is multiply and it's like a bit darker. These are down his cheek and hit the ground 12 feet below. His cute neighbor with the weird neck came over and said, I can't believe we're about to experience the first comic-based mass extinction event in our planet's history. Said, what position do you want to be found in? Humans. In 65 million years, that's right. This whole time, Harrison was a dinosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a shocking plot twist. First off, you make it make no sense. There's just one thing left to twist. Biases if you assume someone like you's be warned. Might actually be a dinosaur. So pessimistic, so narcissistic, so cynical. Welcome to my own little world. One false commitment, where I never listen. There's just a problem and no one's ever solved it. Oh, I don't think that I could be the one that you want me to be. Hard for me sometimes to see light inside my love. I wanna run the world. I wanna run the I wanna run the world, the world, the world, the world. I'm never honest. I'm faking all this. I would never. The world, the world, the world. I wanna run the world. I wanna run the. Why, I wanna run the world. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna run the world, the world, the world, the world. Once loved a Kayla who took eager care of me. So together my loose ends with stitches sweet and clean. Lizzie can have a colored background. Actually, Lizzie can have a gradient background. Lizzie gets everything she wants. That's my place in their hands. Lizzie to know my flowers again. My love is gone. And I am left here withering, withering. Oh. I once loved a winter who loved a smile for me. Sand in my rough edges fitted new and lovely things. Now my love is gone, and I can't help but fracturing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, unfortunately, I think I want to give Shadow Lady a fun background, but I didn't really give Mosscourt a fun background, so I've already given Shadow Lady too many effects. Me once before he left, signed me up in the sense that he'd soon return again. Now my love is gone. I can left unraveling, unraveling. Okay, I need to go to bed. It's nearly been 3 hours. I was supposed to move on and do some of my commission stuff. This was supposed. I got distracted with the singing, so this stream was less productive than I hoped it was, which means I'm gonna need to do more stuff on the weekends. But we're so good. We're so good. Let me see if I am able to figure out to pull up my thing now, because I really want to be able to show it, because I'm really proud of it. I still believe. Love of my life. Love and thirst, I still believe. They're the ones that will be made free. On that you own nothing I need. Now I understand why you had to leave. That's real confident of you to take a shot from way out there. Things aren't like they were back then. Back when every shot we took went in. Now I realize things that could hurt us. So I stand back, I get nervous. Another day, another way. With all the words I choke to say, come down. My friend, my friend. And every couple once I'm known to freak out. What's your problem? What's my problem? That I simply everything I ever need given to me while I was asleep. By the time I woke up, it all had to leave. But I'll ever understand what it's like just being new, knowing exactly where I am or exactly what to do. Now I realize things are nervous, never again. Doesn't feel worth it. Another day, another way, with all the words I choke to say. My friend, couple months, bum. Don't freak out. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm really trying to copy my thing. Os control. Oh, I accidentally opened up the wrong thing. How do I... This image is super cool and I want to be able to... Whoa, put me off. Oh, put me off. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, sweet tune, your vestal lash in my mind. Wondering if it's yours or if it's made by someone else, but you know. You got your clothes and I got mine, that's underlined. And all those stupid things you do and all those lines that I burnt down to paper. I don't know why it's not. I'm really trying. I don't know what to do here. It's frustrating. Can see the light from over here. Call me from far away. I can see the light sign off your face. Can see no forest far high. Can see no forest far. What? I can see the light shine off your face. Come far away. Okay, I'm really annoyed because I want to save these images, but I also don't want to have to send them to myself. I might just screenshot them actually then. If they're being super annoying, then I might just screenshot them when I'm looking for them. I need to do something on my geography, and then I can handle my stuff in. You got your cross and I got mine, that's unknown. Okay. We successfully coloured in a drawing. It was a long stream, but we did it. We did it, guys. We successfully coloured in this cute drawing of the Shadow Lady. I did not get to the rest of the stuff that I wanted to do, but that is okay. Sometimes we gotta have a break, and this was my break. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you if you watched this back. And sorry that you sat through my singing. Um, I got quiet near the end. But yeah, this has been a great experience. This has been lots of fun. I always really enjoy streaming. I did a poll. Some people might recognize the poll. Um, and you want to see my comic strip? In fact, before I end, briefly before I end, as a treat for the people who showed up, let me open up what I've got so you can have a wee peek. Essentially, my comic is like, I don't know what what assumptions have been made, because it's kind of a silly thing. It's kind of a silly thing that I'm working on. Um, but like it's something that I've had in my brain for a while, and it's kind of just like passion project. There's not much strong lore surround, like, I've got lots of ideas about where I want to go with the comic and like the base of it, but like for the most part it will be strongly affected if I'm doing lore streams. Then lore will be strongly affected by the streams, because it's like, besides the base idea, it's very loose. um but yeah, this is we sneak peek for anybody who stayed along for this. Next stream will probably be this, unless I think of something else that I want to stream more. I'm not sure when next stream will be at some point, but yeah. So this is I I love my character. I'm honestly, Guy is such a nothing character at the moment. Like, I know what I want him to be, and I know like why he's important and why he's the main character, but like I need to come up with more things about him. The whole reason his name is Guy is just that I couldn't think of a name for him. So I really need to come up with a way to come up with stuff for that. I don't know. Yeah, that is what I will probably work on next time I stream, and that's your that is your little sneak peek. That's your sneak peek. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far it goes. We'll see what happens to it. Like, it's probably not going to be a big thing. It's probably, I don't even know if I'll post it on Webtoons. Maybe, depends how far I get along, because I tend to drop a lot of projects, and if there's something that's, I guess, to some degree a little more personal, but we'll find out. But yeah, besides that, I don't know. I will drop my Discord into the chat. This is more like so that I'm getting more used to this stuff. Like, just generally. More so making sure that I'm, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Um but yeah, so this is a lot more so just me trying to get into the swing of this stuff. Because I know that reasonably I should do this during every stream and post the links. Like, I need a bot or something who will, or just a friend. I need a friend who will show up to stream so I can have post links for the Discord. But yeah, so there's Discord link. Uh, please feel free to come over, hang out, join in. Uh, I'm sorry that I broke the poll. I entrusted you with the future and it didn't happen. Uh, but it will. It's going to happen. It is happening. It is occurring. I promise you that. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching the stream if you have. Thank you for watching like the video afterwards if some madman did it and got to hear. It's crazy. And thank you. Uh leave a like if you are doing that. Subscribe maybe if I'm entertaining enough to watch all the way through to the end. Surely. Surely. But yeah. Thank you for this. I'm trying to drag it out to the 3 hour mark, but I feel like I can just lie and say I streamed for 3 hours either way. Yeah. Bye guys. Thank you. Good after evening, good morning or good night. That's the